The Venice Basketball League started 12 years ago with small pickup games like this one by the beach. The founder is Nick Ansom, and there's a lot more involved here than just basketball.
My latest passion and healthy obsession, I would say, is going to renovate basketball courts.
Nick and his Venice basketball colleagues have been working to improve and build new basketball courts all over Los Angeles, like this one in Watts. The whole idea behind this nonprofit is to give kids around Southern California a clean, safe place to play hoops and enjoy themselves.
Over the last 5 years, we've renovated over 20 basketball courts. It's began like 10 years ago, just putting basketball nets on hoops.
The league has exploded into a national phenomenon, attracting huge crowds.
Try to find this jungle dome that people have been talking about.
Now Venice basketball has gone international. They just built a new basketball court in South America. Their slogan is, "Build courts, not walls."
I just came from an island in Colombia where we built a basketball court that has no police, no hospital, only self-employed teachers. And I spent 2 weeks there and it blew my mind. We've traveled over 7 countries this year, built courts in 6 different countries. And we plan on bringing that same energy and intention everywhere we go.
Nick is sometimes called the unofficial mayor of Venice. He grew up in France, has now found a home here by the beach.
I'm a positive light in Venice. There's a lot of dark things happening in Venice, on a daily basis. I love this place more than anywhere in the world. I consider it my home.
In a sense, this Venice Hoops League is a local group that's trying to save the world through basketball.
We try to remain the same, stay humble, and stay passionate, and keep inspiring people.
In Venice, Doug Kriegel reporting.
Of the Dodgers' first World Series championship team, Don Newcombe.
Every year, legendary pitcher Don Newcombe is honored at Dodger Stadium. In his 8 seasons with the Dodgers, Newcombe won Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Cy Young awards. But Newcombe also made history off the field when he helped break the color line at a major hotel in St. Louis, 7 years after baseball was desegregated.
Brooklyn's Big Don Newcombe.
In 1954, the Dodgers' African-American players included Newcombe, Jackie Robinson, Roy Campanella, and Jim Gilliam. That year, when the team played in St. Louis against the Cardinals, the white players would stay at the upscale Chase Hotel, which didn't allow blacks. So when the African-American players were taken by taxi to a black-owned hotel in a marginal neighborhood, Newcombe challenged the practice.
And I put my bag down on the floor and told the cab driver to wait for me. I wanted him to take me someplace. He waited for me, and I went out the door to get into the cab, and Jackie said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to find out why we can't stay at the same hotel, the Chase Hotel, with the rest of our teammates. The Dodgers always stayed at the Chase, but the black players couldn't stay there. We had to stay at this new Adams Hotel that we could stay at, or before that, it was a real downtrodden hotel."
With more than 900 rooms, the Chase in St. Louis claimed to be the largest hotel west of the Mississippi in 1954.
Now you just watch.
Entertainers like Bill Bojangles Robinson performed at the hotel nightclub, but they couldn't stay there. The white players on the Dodgers had already checked into their rooms when Newcombe and Robinson decided to challenge the hotel's policy of segregation.
Jackie came with me, and we went out to talk to the manager of this hotel, the Chase Hotel. And we went in the dining room, had a cup of coffee he bought for us, the manager. He was a very generous man. And Jackie said, "Do you know why we're here today, mister?" And he said, "Yeah, I think I do." Jack said, "Now, it's been 7 years since I joined the club. It's about time now to find out why we can't stay here. There must be a reason. Don just came back from 2 years serving his country, and he wants to know too. Just give us a reason," is all we said. He said, "Gentlemen, the only thing I could ever think of was we didn't want you swimming in the swimming pool." Jackie said, "Well, mister, I don't even know how to swim." I said, "I don't swim during the baseball season, afraid to hurt my arm." He said, "Move in then." Imagine that. Here's a team winning championships in the National League with the Dodgers, and they couldn't stay at the same hotel with their teammates, the Chase Hotel in St. Louis, when they got there.
Having received permission to move into the Chase Hotel, Newcomb and Robinson went to break the news to teammates Campanella and Gilliam.
Jackie and I got the same cab, went back to our hotel, the Adams Hotel, and we changed our bags. Roy Campanella and Jim Gilliam wouldn't go because Roy said they didn't want us over there before, we're not going now. Jack said, okay, Don and I are going. It's got to happen sometime. We went back to the Chase Hotel and moved in.
First thing Newcomb did after checking into his room at the Chase,
I got on the phone called Willie Mays, who was coming to St. Louis with the Giants after we left. And I told him what we did. He said, you guys are great, you guys are great. I said, it's the only time you ever say anything great for me, Mays.
a book written about the Chase said the hotel's policy during this era bridged the interval between segregation and integration and reflected the prevailing social mores. Next time the team came to St. Louis, the entire Dodger team stayed at the Chase, and African-American guests were accepted at the hotel thereafter. Still, that swimming pool comment remained on Newcomb's mind.
And think about it, we never got a room on the side of the hotel where the pool was located, always on the other side. Other than that, no problem.
Doug Kriegel reporting.
My name is Emmy Joy Mejia. I'm the student body president here at Helen Bernstein High School. I'm a senior.
This was a special Star-Spangled Assembly at Bernstein High School in East Hollywood. The music and the message were aimed at encouraging 16 and 17-year-olds to pre-register to vote. More than 400,000 teens all over California have already been pre-registered, which means when they turn 18, they're automatically eligible to vote.
We are the leaders of tomorrow.
Emma Joy Mejia is leading the pre-registration drive here. Nobody in her family has ever voted.
Both of my parents are undocumented, so they can't vote.
Emma Joy tells her classmates that voting means something special to her.
It definitely does. It gives me the opportunity and the obligation to not only make my voice be heard, but the one of my parents and my family.
Many of these students are from immigrant families, and they talk about issues.
As of right now, definitely how undocumented people are being treated. I know that that's a really big thing that's going on right now, and I feel like in a way it directly affects me because my family is undocumented.
Like some of the students here, Emma Joy is worried that her parents could be deported while she's at school. That's scary.
I just want to make sure that they're going to have the opportunity here that they came to look for. My parents came here to look for a better life and find a job.
By next year, more than 500,000 teens will have pre-registered. And even if they can't vote yet, these teens are hoping to have an impact.
Things like climate change and gun violence, I think that all is like things that are leading us into the future, things that we should be worried about.
California's Secretary of State Alex Padilla congratulated the students for this pre-registration drive. Virtually everybody at this special assembly pre-registered, but these teens are chomping at the bit to have their say, one vote at a time.
Like a lot of adults tell us, your generation will bring a better future. Your generation is going to lead us into all this change, but why do we need to wait for that? Why can't we just begin to make change right now?
I think it's really, really important because everyone's voice matters. Every ballot counts.
In East Hollywood, Doug Kriegel reporting.